I think it's always important to have your safe space. When things like that happen to me, I turn to my faith, pray to God, and I know that I'm not put in a situation that I can't come out of. Prayer is a massive thing for me, especially before big games. Just having that alone time with God, but also having my support system. I'm very fortunate to have my brother who also played rugby, so any advice that I need about rugby or just feeling the pressure, he's played at an elite level as well, so just being able to go back and forth with him and have that support team, but also just having time away from rugby as well. So when we're not on the field or we're not at training, just making sure that we sort of disconnect from rugby and make sure that we have time for ourselves is something that gets me through. I think it's harder than it seems, but it was actually quite an easy decision for me. Like I said, it's home. I've always wanted to live in Fiji. I wanted to actually school here, but my mum didn't send me back, so that's okay. I don't think she trusted me to be in Fiji by myself. I've always had heard stories about my dad. He played rugby here and how he grew up. I heard about all the stories about how hard it was to go to training and he had to do the big day and everything like that. So even just for me being able to come and experience that for myself, I've always heard about the sand dunes. Now I know about the sand dunes. I guess just even, I think it's even when we get on the bus and like come back from training and go to the big Fiji bus, just seeing those little kids smile at us and they're like waving, there's something about the Bulla smile that I always feel like home, and I think just the passion of wanting to inspire any little kids that are watching us from home, whether it be on the phone or on the TV. I think Fiji will always be home, even though as an overseas based player, I sort of think I'm a local now, and I claim that. But yeah, I think just being able to know that Fiji is home, when people see me, they see my skin colour, they see Fiji, they don't really see Australia, so I think, especially the texture of my hair. I think it wasn't a hard decision. Money is definitely not a challenge at all. I didn't even think much of the money, but it's a bonus, and I'm so happy that this is the start for us moving here in Fiji, and hopefully it can just be the start of many more great things. Yeah. I think my advice would be to anyone who's playing rugby at the high school level is, I think just always remind yourself of your why. Hold those values to your heart. Don't change because this world is changing. Keep true to your values is a major thing for me, and always hold your family close to your heart. Because when things go wrong off the field, or when the coaches yell at you, the only people you're going to go back, or when you get injured, the only people going to look after you is lying at home waiting to pull your leg and look after your siblings. So just making sure that you have your group of friends that you trust, and just making sure that you're doing everything for yourself is a major thing. Don't do anything that you're doing because your coach says or someone else does it because you won't feel fulfilled. Just make sure that every choice that you make in your life is because it's for your self-benefit. I think it's just the environment that I'm in and the awesome bunch of girls. I talked to one of the other girls in our camp who also came from Australia, and just to see how much the girls sacrifice to be able to be in camp. Some girls are mothers, some girls have sick family members that are back home, but just to see how hardworking these girls are day in and day out, whether they get hit with a bronco, broken yo-yo, or whatever. We do mumble under our breaths, but they get the job done. And just to see how hardworking they are, how passionate they are for the sport. And I guess the enjoyment of seeing everyone smile as soon as training is finished and we're on the bus and the music's blasting, how fun it is to be dancing all the way back to the hotel is definitely something that made me want to